So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the special part of the informal meeting of Justice and Home Affairs Ministers in Prague. That is the launch of the EU Support Hub for Internal Security in Moldova. Let me welcome Minister of the Interior of the Czech Republic, Mr. Vít Rakušan, European Commissioner for Home Affairs, Mrs. Ylva Johansson, Minister of Internal Affairs of Moldova, Mrs. Anna Revenko, and also the representatives from Frontex and Europol. And now I pass the word to our officials.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to this ceremony on the occasion of the launch of the EU Support Hub for Internal Security and Border Management in Moldova. The European Union is ready to support the governments in the region in their efforts to combat the organized crime. This combat is a part of our own efforts to maintain security and public order within the European territory. I welcome the fact that Commissioner Ylva Johansson and Minister Anna Revenko will shortly sign a document that will be the basis for establishment of the EU Support Hub for Internal Security and Border Management in Moldova. This hub will be a single point of contact for the Moldovan authorities in order to make cooperation with the European Union stronger. The EU's assistance to Moldova has the full support of the Czech presidency, and I am pleased that this ceremony is being held today on the occasion of Prague informal minister meeting. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Anna.
Thank you, Vít Rakušan, for hosting this event today, and thank you very much, Anna Revenko, for our very good cooperation. I'm so happy that we can launch this security or the EU Support Hub for Internal Security and Border Management in Moldova today. This has been really a good cooperation, including also Frontex and Europol, our key agencies in this area. And with this new support hub, we will deal with and address the threats of firearms trafficking, migrant smuggling, trafficking in human beings, and preventing and countering terrorism and violent extremism, cybercrime, drugs trafficking. And this is, of course, very, very serious crimes, and we can only tackle them together. And we know from experience that when a terrible war is going on, there are also criminal groups that will take the advantage of the vulnerable situation and use it for their purposes. And that's why we need to step up our cooperation on this. Today, only a couple of member states have security experts in Moldova, only 2 member states. We have a few that are giving support from Bucharest. But with the creation of this security hub, we have now received, and we heard it recently in the council, informal council, a huge support from member states, and already 12 member states have decided that they would like to participate in this, and already 4 of them have already decided to send experts directly to Moldova, and 2 others are already having experts in Moldova. And we will have the first meeting of the hub today. And in this first meeting, there will be focus on fighting firearms trafficking. And we will already have 6 member states that will participate in today's meeting with their experts on firearms: Spain, Romania, Netherlands, Slovakia, Germany, and France. And of course, together with Frontex and Europol that are already doing an excellent job and are looking forward, I know, to step up your efforts together with Moldova and with the member states. So thank you very much, and thank you, Anna, for our good cooperation, and thank you, Vít, for hosting this very, very important event. And may I just say that I visited Chisinau on the 12th of May It's more or less exactly 2 months ago, and then when we started this discussion to create this hub. And as very usual, when we cooperate, we have been successful in setting this up in record time. And I think that's, of course, thanks to our good cooperation, but it's also thanks to that we are addressing exactly the right topic at the right time. And this is what member states appreciate. Thank you.
Good morning. The right topics at the right time. It's exactly the way I feel today, overwhelmed and confident after the European bodies and European member states, agencies in the area of home affairs have recognized the importance of the proposal made by the Republic of Moldova to participate in the security of the European space by creating, and what we are launching now, the European Union Security Hub in Chișinău. And only due to your intervention, Commissioner, and the determination of my dear friend now, the Czech Minister of Interior, have we become able in just 2 months, as you precisely mentioned, to a small step for specialists, but a huge step for the peace and safety of the citizens of the whole Europe. The formation of this new European structure was initiated in Moldova because we are at the border with the war. And our specialists were able to much quicker determine, identify the threats and the likelihood of organized cross-border crime, reorienting and redirecting and relocating. I have in mind 5 major threats that also Commissioner mentioned, and many of them have already materialized and whose upward trend is already alarming. Weapons and ammunition, drugs and precursors of drugs, trafficking and smuggling in human beings, including children, cybercrime, illicit web hosting, but also terrorism and extremism. Ladies and gentlemen, the common denominator for all of these 5 major threats is just listed as transnational organized crime. And undoubtedly, these top 5 threats caused by the war in Ukraine makes us focus our forces and attention. So, should we all tackle these threats collectively, like the framework we are launching today? Yes, surely yes. Today, the European security architecture needs to be reshaped so that we can ensure an enlarged European security space that starts beyond the traditional space of the European Union. The hub that we are talking about today is actually a way to strengthen the Eastern Security Belt, and the Republic of Moldova has the capabilities, the possibility, and willingness to provide regional knowledge. We, the Republic of Moldova, are prepared to contribute to the working of the hub by sharing the information products we have already developed since the February 24th, assign practitioners with deep understanding of regional setup and exchange decision-making processes in times of crisis. I believe that the establishment of the European Union hub in Chișinău is the first step forward, but we must continue to develop the concept in the months and years to come. As a non-European country, the Republic of Moldova cannot access modern working tools, and the fight against transnational crime also requires cooperation in judicial matters, which is very important. Moldova does not have access to these instruments. I'll just give you one example. The judicial cooperation through letters rogatory lasts from at least 3 months up to 4 years, and this mechanism is not suitable for the exponential increase of the crime rates we are already seeing. We want to participate and contribute to the adjustment and modernization of this new mechanism. I strongly believe that this hub, through its activities and operations in Chișinău, will provide valuable lessons and innovative methods, so would substantiate its institutionalization as an European Union body with official regulations and budgets in place to provide police and judicial cooperation between the European Union and the Republic of Moldova in accordance with the European Union legislative framework. I would like to conclude by congratulating the two strong promoters of this new body meant to defend Europe's internal security for their vision and proactivity, Commissioner Johansson and Minister Rakushan. I also congratulate the teams that work on the realization of this European Union Security Hub, my dear friends, Catherine from Europol, and Asia from Frontex. And of course, I want to appreciate the huge work that my Moldovan team has been putting up since the last months. Thank you.
So thank you all, and please let's sign the launch of this security hub. So thank you all for coming here, and have a nice day in Prague.